Well then. Guess that... Oh, hi there. I just want to kind of wait and see. Is the, woodcutter, assuming that is the woodcutter, going to do anything? Also, it is, in fact, a full moon. So that says something. Hey, there's a bucket here. So yeah, that is definitely the well that we could see from inside. So, this person knows that I will be outside quite soon. Makes me think we're gonna have another one of those segments quite soon. Looks like this is the end of the line, in which we have to, either hide somewhere or go to a particular thing in order to, not get murdered. This hatch is sealed shut. Seems like the device is turned off. Okay. Hey, paper. Paper, paper, paper. Oh, another blank page. Groovy. And evidently nothing in the trash. Kind of surprising for this sort of thing. So... got a padlocked system down there. This is the device Bullard was killed for. I need to figure out why it is so valuable. The Lunar Dream Apparatus. Yeah, it, definitely could be in full view of the, Can't open the door, there's a small chain holding them shut. Okay. Let's head on up. No. No animation for climbing the ladder, I suppose. Oh, it's another oh wow, chapter 19. Is that all of them? Collected documents. Nope, one more to go. I will read through the, existing chapters of that at whatever point. Looks like a page torn from a notebook. Mama. Let's see. Rosanna. Josephine Turner. Age 10. Okay, so before she was Josephine Herrera, she was Josephine Turner. So. Respectful always, outrageous hats, simply wonderful, adores music, never angry, not forgotten, all alone.
Graham Wellington wanted fame and glory. Josie Herrera wanted to find something precious. Cynthia Peckman wanted money. Bobby Sawyer wanted to be a writer. I wanted to get out of Kansas and start a real life. Now I just want to see my mother again.
Okay. Is that a page? That is a page on top. How did I miss that? Daily log. The main part of the apparatus is complete. Today I tested each of the individual connections, but we won't really know if it works until we can do a proper test with a full moon. Hooray, it's a full moon! The weather conditions required by the device are very sensitive, and anticipating them is proving harder than we predicted. I must tread carefully now. Should Woodcutter know that the apparatus is functional, I would have no chance of stopping him. We must keep the work secret. I rarely venture from the house now. The device is too valuable to leave unguarded. Graham called again today. He knows I'm up to something. He tried his best to worm some details out of me, but his attempts at subterfuge were pretty feeble. The man is an incompetent scientist, but an even more incompetent liar. Josie volunteered rigorously to be the first test subject, and I readily agreed. It's not going to work the first time anyway. I get the feeling it worked, and, maybe it was not so good of a thing. Looks like something fit here at the base. Reminds me of that weird device in the dining room. Da-donk. Yay! Alright, so that's all we can do with that for now. Oh, hi there, guy. How you doing? Been a while. Maybe that's Bullard, actually. Maybe that's, his spirit come back to, point out all the groovy things to us. Okay, so nothing we can see from here, really. Should take a look at the basement with this. I know we'll be back to look through the freezer. Obviously it'll be important stuff in there, to be sure. We just need to find a key to get in there, and a key to get in there, so probably a set of... oh. Okay. Have to figure out what the weird device is, then. Yeah, no crap, it's turned off. Alright, so... something else I'm missing here, not quite sure what yet. Let's take a closer look around. Maybe if we activate the gas lines. Oh, hacksaw. And the blade is rusted and useless. Okay. Again, I would have thought that, you know, it would be kind of a good thing to, you know, turn those on, but evidently not. And again, nothing there, so... really wish there was a stop moving button. Right. That is a hacksaw blade, yes. Yay! Why is there a hacksaw blade in what looks like a bird cage? Actually, that's less like a bird cage and more like some kind of animal cage. Okay, so... hacksaw. Yay! Power! Okay, that's not gonna do things. Alright, so... nope. Aha, it is that sort of puzzle. Okay. 50-50 shot, and we got it! Yay! Groovy. Smartest thing to do. Hi, woodcutter. Really well. Looks like we're back in Japan. Okay, so we got lots of doors this time. Okay. Doors not important. Walking down the hallway. Do I have access to my inventory? I do not have access to my inventory. Sort of a dream thing. Earlier on, a number of the, a number of the things that we found were heavily connected to Japan, and Japanese mythology in particular. Thought that would be leading to a thing, but it doesn't really seem to be now. It's gone in quite a different direction. Also, yeah, doors. Okay, so that's a different direction than we came in, I'm pretty sure. So, cool. Well, that was kind of easy. Hey, statue! The other missing Haniwa. Weird-looking clay statue. I can tell that it's really old. Let's see. Hi, guy. Oh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, hand crank generator. Oh, do we have a crank? Okay, crank is missing. Bill, I've made an incredibly fortunate discovery. About a month ago, a student came by with an old newspaper clipping he had run across. It was dated 1932 and contained a photograph of 4 men arrested in a Chicago police bust. One of them is a spitting image of our dear Bullard. The student thought the photo quite curious, particularly because the man pictured is identified by a different name, James Lowry. Well then. So, here I was thinking that the thing that happened in 1944 was that Bullard accidentally or intentionally killed James Lowry. Kind of seems that same way, except James Lowry is Bullard. I laughed it off as coincidence and sent the student on his way. That evening, however, I became consumed with the insane idea. Perhaps this was not happenstance after all. Could it be that in 1932 our own Harris Bullard was arrested under a different name? With the right connections, confidential police files are as easy to access as public records. I received today a carbon of James Lowry's 32-year-old arrest report. He was suspected of laundering money for a criminal organization, but was never formally charged. Sometime between his arrest and his release, his mugshot was taken. Thankfully, this photo was included in the documents I received. It is undeniably Bullard. It seems that there is more to our mutual friend than meets the eye. Best regards, Wellington. So, Bullard apparently is actually, Joe's father. Who sort of had bad things happen in 1944. Sort of went missing for quite a while. So that looks quite interesting. What is this gizmometer? Alcohol. Let's turn that off. Don't have any kind of way of, empty crates. No, wrong way. Okay, there's the last of these. Roosevelt signs Cullen Harrison Act, or beer bill into law. This law gives states the authority to legalize the sale of beer. Act, appropriation of something that's crime. Yep, that's totally unrelated to most of the things here. And yeah, evidently furnace store will not be important. Again, this game just keeps like, all the things that I think will be, certain things are not. Harris died today, the whole squad gone. The thing is, it should have been me. I was supposed to be on that sub. I asked Harris to switch with me this morning, right as the crew was boarding. Told him I didn't feel well. I've never liked submarines. Harris was the only person I've ever really thought of as a friend. My associates in Chicago would stick a knife in my back without blinking an eye if they thought it would get them some dough. In fact, I'm sure that's what they intend to do the moment I step off this boat. Perhaps I should see Harris's passing as an opportunity. All of his things are here, his papers, his extra dog tags, the physics books he showed me. His passport is here. Everyone who knew us personally is at the bottom of the ocean. Maybe my dear friend Harris has provided me a way out. Okay, so we can piece together Lowry was working with the mob in Chicago. Things were going south. He joined the military. Harris died on the submarine Lowry was supposed to be on. Lowry took Bullard's name, took his life, took his research, and Joe found him. Wellington found out about him, tried to blackmail him. They, one or the other of them actually succeeded in murdering him. I seriously doubt it was Cynthia, and again, if it was, what was it, Bobby? You know, his, errand boy. Yeah, Bobby. If it was him, I'll just, I don't know if that was a glitch or not. If it was Bobby, I will be goddamned amazed. I can't tell if that was a glitch or if that was trying to be scary or something. Alright, so we have a hand crank. We can probably take the jug from the table to get some alcohol to burn. And we have a record we can play, and a Haniwa statue to place. Where'd that moonshine jug go? I swear I saw a moonshine jug on the table. There it is. Stop walking. Thank you. Yeah, moonshine alcohol is, it'll burn real good. And yeah, that is the kind of thing, when they say blind drunk with moonshine, it can be a literal thing. Like, actually turn you blind permanently. So then, let's toss that in there. Don't think that did the tossing. Okay, let's do the cranking then. There's no fuel. What a surprise! There. There. Oh dear. That looks like Wellington. So, theory? Theory? Bald head, glasses, bow tie. Hi, Wellington. Not in any kind of robe or mask. So, I'm gonna have to say, I think we can scratch him off of the suspect list. Pretty much, Zeta. Yep, and that'll be the way into the kitchen. And it was nailed shut. That's interesting. Yep, this will be the way back out to the shed with the stuff. Yes, sir. Of course, there's nothing we actually want to see in there. Let's just, work our way in. There you go. Okay, so, end of chapter. The dead man in the underground room was Graham Wellington. Yes. Means the man in the raincoat is somebody else, but who? Truth about Harris Bullard is... he's an imposter. Looks like Bullard's entire life is a forgery. He went to a lot of trouble to cover his past. Why? The man we know is really James Lowry. Where is the real Bullard now? We know where the real Bullard is. He's somewhere in the ocean in the, destroyed ruins of a submarine. That's where Bullard is now. And hey, there's our first little glimpse of, having the mask effects all the time. Hooray! Maybe we'll go insane. Won't that be fun? And hey, I think that's pretty darn good proof that, yes, we were correct in that theory that, yeah, dude in the mask was, what's his face the whole time? Bullard, well, yeah, Bullard, Lowry. Lowry Lard. There we go. Why am I going upstairs? The thing we need is not upstairs. Both things we need actually are in his study. Let's actually take a look real quick as we walk down the stairs. Super. Oh, that was amusing. What? No, no, where are you going? No. Okay. Let's stop and look at our stuff. We got the statue, and we got the record. Let's take care of the blank page first.